Anyway, hi, hello. I'm doing things on the side while waiting for this race. I haven't looked at it. I haven't looked at what my starting moves are. I've just been sitting here on this screen the whole time. Take the controller out. Alright, what do we even have? Connect to RMG. DD, lanky, guns! We have guns! That's cool! And blast? Gosh golly gee willikers. What a good set. I really can't complain about that. Alright. Take this fucking notepad. Let's hope this doesn't fail me. Might as well should probably hit the add button before we start at some point. Ugh. Alright, we need that, we need that, we need that, and we need that. As you can tell, I may or may not have scarfed down my dinner a bit too fucking quickly. How do you know if I need... You're right. That was just me making a fucking assumption. This is not implied. This is something that you have to figure out. I think I need this one, though, and maybe that one, and 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 that one, though. You know, maybe I'll use these as the actual original purpose back on the emo tracker layout, where it was the check marks I used to denote whether or not I've looked at the boss for that world. And instead, it just spiraled out of control of a thing I can press on every single button. Find the bean. It's a race. I'm exempt from doing that. After race? What? No. Race. It's already late. Should probably hit ready soon. We're also still waiting for fucking Obio to go live. Oh, there you be. No, not after race. I can give you your points back. If it was any other part in the stream, sure. Not right now. Anyway, here's your points back. close that chat before I keep getting distracted and miss the start of the goddamn race. This top text isn't centered. There it is. Now. Alright, cam's ready. It's soon. Alright, close that button. Alright, God. I am not nearly as mentally prepared as I thought I was gonna be. I thought I had a bit more of a buffer room after eating dinner. No, I think I had like 3 or 4 minutes before I hit start of stream. That's not anything. I just need to remember, I just need to not get duped on entrances I haven't actually entered. Right, I can't forget, like, any mushroom entrance or mill entrance. I need to make sure I do both my 2-door ships, because that's what screwed me over in that last seed. I just got turbo-cocked by not paying attention. And hopefully I can get slightly less turbo-ly cocked. You know, like a nice medium cock. Average pace cock. Alright. Hope for 3rd GB so I can read 2 batches of 10 simultaneously. Alright, L1. Okay. Lower underground is a good place to have immediately. Yeah, just don't get auto-tweeted, too. I'm also gonna go check this shop before I fucking whiff. I'll strike the TNS while I'm in the area. Yeah, alright, cool. At worst, there's a fairy here I would have to pay attention to. Like, just like there's also a fairy there, right? I will remember, if I need to come back to a fairy, there's 2 of them just inside Lobby 1. Just right down this hallway, there is a thing. Also, hello everyone, morning. Welcome to A Good Start, where I get 2 guns! Which is great! I get to shoot twice as many things. Alright, Lanky Crypt is here. Oh! Oh! Alright, let me just, Mazo, Forest, Lanky, Red. Interesting. Alright, exit Forest. Sprint Cabin. Exit Cave, I shall look at momentarily. I think if I, for the most part, write down, like, all of my lobby entrances and then, like, all of my exit levels, I will be a bit less likely to get sauced. Exit Caves is upper under. Okay, dope. Right, those are the 2 I think are probably one of the 2 most annoying, but also simultaneously very important castle entrances. Which also means on the way there, I can also check what's on Exit Castle. Um... Alright, we're gonna go through the other entrance and come back through in here later, because it's not that bad of a chain. I haven't done... Whoa! You are really close! I was trying to peek out, try to see if I can peek what's on it, blueprint. But Jesus. I was a little bit worried about him getting a little too close, and oops, suddenly I had to, fucking forfeit. Into Caves lobby. More good lobbies to chain into. Alright, what's out of Caves lobby? This, whose 5-door ship is this? Alright, it gets me an exit out of Galleon. Okay, Lankies. I thought there were CBs in that corner. Okay, Lanky 5DS. So out of that, I have quite a number of worlds immediately, even just through a really obnoxious chain. That looks like a blueprint on Diddy End. That is a metal and chunky end. So that's not much I need to worry about. Alright, Lanky 5DS. Exit. Galleon. Don't! Got it! Don't exit Galleon. Which, you know, level 7 is Galleon. Alright. The training entrance, or I'm gonna write in my note as mouth, is crypt. I can actually do this immediately, somehow. Which makes me feel like there's something important in here. Bum 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 ba-dum bum bum ba-da-dum bum bum. Will you give me a nice, like, even around the coffin? Just like, in one normal counterclockwise circle. Thank you. This is the best crypt I've ever been in. Alright, it also means I can go actually do exit castle. Really? That wasn't like a Sphere Zero thing. Alright, let's go read. L cabins? Chunky's found by DK in factory. That's not a good sign. DK's found by Lanky in factory. 5DT. Okay. Put that at the bottom to get it like Chunky 5DT. Chunky or into Chunky 5DC. Oh, maybe I do want to know where that entrance is. 78 on 5-door temple, 8 on 5. Galleon crate. Pass near castle. Oh, what the fuck is this hint? Alright, well... Okay, I typed that in wrong. CMA. That's 4, 5, 7, 8 Lanky on that near castle splat. Alright, 8 Lanky on Igloo and Galleon Caverns dead. Okay, so I want to be back in caves. Alright, well, what's out of exit castle? James lobby. That's a surprising one. I think I found 3 lobbies before I've actually entered any main area. Alright, Top Mush. I can get everything from here. Yeah, I would much rather have Oops All lobbies than Oops No lobbies. Because any lobby that is left abandoned in the world is something that can greatly fuck me up later. By just ruining any, like, assumptions and logic about, like, okay, I need, like, this Kong's this entrance. But it's like, no, you just need that Kong attached to a tag barrel at a bare minimum. It doesn't have to be a specific Kong's entrance, right? And lobbies all have tag barrels and make things way harder to predict. Alright, so we know exit forest sends me to sprint cabin, and we can get into caves rather easily. What is... upper mid, mush, int, goes to back castle. DK finds Chunky in factory. Oh! So in the race time, Vernon to Ash was saying, alright, she's gonna forfeit the second something bad shows up, like a DK Arcade's Woth hint we were joking about in there. DK finds Chunky in factory is pretty close to exactly that. Right? It's not exactly, literally that. And we did start with Blast. Oh, fuck. Hold on. They already quit? Well, Nope, they're still going. They must not have read the hint yet. Or maybe they're just in denial. Surely it's not an arcade. Surely it's not an arcade with free Blast. Also, I put factory here as where I read level. No, it's forest. I believe so, yes. Company coins are in BLCR. She didn't quit yet. Alright. She either hasn't read the implication, or she's hoping. Which, you know what? Fair. Alright, let us do all the climbs and see what level of Slam Castle is, and whether or not I have a bunch of entrances to go look at, or I'm just, like, doing these last shops and ye old 10% dirt. We don't know what it is on yet, but DK in Factory is, with a blast start is less than stellar. Or less than confidence. I nearly walked in that portal again. I forgot I already did check the castle boss. Oh, and I don't have to worry about this guy because I have a gun. This seat's great, actually. I see nothing wrong with this. Ignore the arcade thing. That's just the great filter. Crown. You have $7. Why not? Cat's squawking. Exactly 7? Why the hell not? I want to get my hints earlier than usual. We're also checking what's on yet. Bush game. Get me out of here. Alright, what level of Slam is Castle? It is blue. Alright, so a lot of entrances I don't have, so I'm just taking these warps for later, basically. I don't know if I call it unfair advantage. It might be a disadvantage, depending on how rowdy she gets and how much she needs the attention. Like, I didn't just scratch her belly for like 5 minutes straight between streams. So, waiting for water to boil. Cat does have the cuteness charm, though. That is true. Maybe the other players will get confused and hit themselves in their confusion. Instead of, I don't know, doing a check. Alright, where do I go after out of this? Right after that climb, I want to be in caves. So... I want to be in forest. I could have just exited out of this earlier. No, that's not what I'm trying to do. Okay, idiot. My forest access... Actually, let's just check a different lobby first. See if I have a better way into forest so I can exit out of it. L2. Caves main. Alright! I wanted to be here anyway. So I'm glad I got to skip a step. Alright. So yeah, Caves Main, Caves Cabin, and Caves Igloo are all 3 hinted. This level is very valuable. And it's also very locked by instruments for all the juicy entrances that I simply don't have. Hello! Waterfall green. Well, I can't grab that yet. If I had DK, I can do that, but that requires me getting into factory. Okay, cool. Nothing. I don't even have an instrument to bonk him yet. But we are looking for the Gaslatnir Ice Castle. So we're going to see what this important piece of lore is. Alright, if this is... Imagine this thing, presumably on the path to 5 different things. Oh, you know, it's just Gorilla Grab. That is harrowing information. That a Lobby 5 entrance is that important. That is horrible. It's great information, but oh my god, that's horrible. L6? Okay, it's not L7 because L7 is just Galleon main, and I'm probably gonna have access to that in some other way or shape or form, especially since I have peanuts already. Oh wait, no, it's Lighthouse blocks because it's older style barriers, I think. You can't afford that. Okay, and we know that's the thing it's referring to because it was on the path to 5. So I think I need to go into Lobby 6 entrance really fucking quickly. That's a yellow potion. Igloo's the 8 lanky. Punky Shield is a yellow. And it's the factory, and hence the other way to arcade. Ah, I can believe it. Alright, boss, what are you? I'm trying to do a trick at one point where, like, you basically just, like, stand, like, a few feet away from the portal and get, like, a camera cut, and it kind of, like, pans up to where the thing on the door is, and you can skip to having to do that backflip in, like, a full C-up. Very inconsistent, the fact that I haven't done it yet. Alright. Lower important entrance. What is on L6? Alien Lighthouse? Oh, right, I guess Coconut Gun is locked. Right? So it's Coconut Gun locked because it's old settings. So I guess something funny is in this area. But I just can't do anything with it. Ooh. Like, how can I just be in this region somewhere? Where? Like, on, like, Unguard chest. Making sure I have both of these tagged. Cool. Alright, exit Galleon. Oh, right! That's why I have exit Galleon listed as don't. Because it's just sensitive here. Also, I don't know why the siren isn't going off. I didn't change anything. So maybe in, like, 5 minutes, I'll just be randomly jump scared. Or maybe... There it is. Alright, Caverns is dead. Not any of that. Alright, so is it maybe for access to this Galleon crate that's hinted off? Yeah, still very useful to get back in. And depending on where these ship doors end into, maybe, technically, it's my only way to Galleon, like, main proper. Right? Or at least not, maybe not my only, but, like, my initial way. Right? There still could be something ultra fucked in here. Like, especially since this Galleon crate is hinted off. I can't actually, you know, dispel the idea that maybe, hey, it's on the path to 4 and 5 and 7 and 8 and Planky. Okay. That is a DK potion. A Giddy Pearl. Alright. What is this? That on path to Lanky would make a lot of sense. I'm just saying. That did come from key 5. I guess because we have Lanky base known, we need that and that. And if we're not getting a bunch of bases to other things, right? There's the chance that it's DK phase, and we started with Blast, and balance phases are on. I should have tagged it warp back in Galleon Caverns, even though it's foolish. So we might potentially just not get a Blast hint in or out of anything. I'm just grabbing this shop, and then I'm going to simmer on the implications of this mega hint. Alright, depending on what key this is, this could... Oh, I'm broke. Okay. I have so many lobbies to go into. I can worry about the money issue later. But if that's like 7 or 4, then 100% my only way into Galleon is through, key 5. Which is insane. Alright, Snides is, one guy, out punch. Right, forest is red. I can't do anything in and around these parts. I think I also got another round of hints a while back, and I've just been like... I still want to explore regions first. BFI? Okay, cool. Don't need to care about that. Fairies are dead as hell. Alright. Oh, right, because... Okay, I was gonna say, if the music didn't update on that exit, we'd just be locked out of Pumpkin Hill for a bit longer. Alright. Into Mill Main. Mill front door. Yo, cool shortcut just dropped. Sickest shortcut. Alright, I need a rainbow coin somewhere. I mean, honestly, that might be faster than taking the warps. That might actually genuinely be faster than taking the warps to and from there. Oh, now you do this immediately. Last time you were having mega issues. Okay. There's an Aztec. I'm gonna grab this money. Okay, where would I put this? No, let's put that... rafters... into... City 5-door temple. Which is important because 5DT is or Path to 7-8. It's not these ones. Alright, we'll test our exit Aztec. Jape's main. Okay! That's a good exit! Alright, I think in terms of levels, I'm just missing Factory, which... What else is new, streamer? You're playing blzr. Nothing there. Wanna wait for the next round of hints. Should be any moment now. Even closer next hint rounds may be closer than they appear. Be careful. Alright, Jape's boss. Rainbow coin. Oh, you tempt me! Even though I physically can't! Alright, I need around 3 more hints. Tiny is found by decaying castle. That is also a really bad one. Okay, 7-8, lanky, on outskirts. That's almost certainly the crate, so it means 7 is locked behind barrel throwing. Probably. Lanky out of Creme, which is an interesting one. Claptrap room. So we need that, and logically that. Looking for Japes. Out of Galley Lobby, cool. Looking for Caves. Go to Aztec, thank you. Lanky out of R&D. Which means there's a lot of lanky paths in here. There's a lot of lanky paths in here. Looking for Caves streamer? Not really. I have Caves on lobby too. Which I think was also just hinted. A bit more stressed about that when, like, I was trying to go through, like, a path in or out of forest and exiting and stuff, but, like, you know, having this entrance is just way better. Okay, there's my stuff. Alright, what is on painting? Lanky Wind Tower. I can't do this right now. I'm gonna put a pin in this. Let's put that up here. The painting room vent. Also, just like, I'm realizing that I probably want this not in just raw notepad, but like in Sublime Text, where the text search is actually slightly more bearable. Let me just swap programs I'm reading my hints, I'm writing down hints in with. Alright, back to that. Because if I'm writing way more, I'm going to want to control F way more. And if I'm going to control F way more, I want to have an actual good control F and not the shitty one in notepad. What? Didn't count for kill? Hello? Goodbye? Alright, if I can get Lanky's medal, or at least close to it sooner rather than later, that'll save me some headache later. When I start orphaning way more medals than I should. And almost certainly there's a faster method of this. Right, you could probably do a slope reset out of more than just, like, the full of Lanky's 3-hit combo. But 3-hit combo is consistent, and I will take consistency over speed at the moment. Bunch of blueprints I don't care for. Nope. Metal I know I don't need. I want to check here because I have not only peanuts but grapes, so that's 2 potential things that could just be immediately accessible. I might want... It's a GB and a metal, but I will definitely take the GB, the money, and some progress for metal reward. Hell, you know what? I'm busting this open for the 5-pack. And for the culture. Okay. So, run all the way back out, go check those hive casplats, see if there's anything on the hunky barrel, and then see where exit Jape sends me. Already, I'm much preferring this to the previous blzr I did, where all of my exit levels were just atrocious. They just led back to themselves, which is not the kind of quick chaining you want. I also say we head back to Galleon. Okay, shit, because Splat's in here. Okay, cool. Exit Japes is Gal Lobby. Okay, this is unfortunate because it's the other side of the level I was hearing. So this was hinted, but I was really hoping for it to be linking to the opposite side of here so I can actually access it. So, that sucks. Oh, I already know. Still not where I want to go. I know exactly where I want to go, I'm just not going. Alright, so where there was a Krem hint, and I really should have looked at this in my bio circuit. But considering how often I'm taking this lobby 7, I could not have avoided that for much longer. Like, I was gonna stumble onto it eventually. Alright. So, if this is key 4, this confirms the suspicion that key 5 locks Galleon through and through. Which is bonkers. But it would immediately put things to rest, and I can simplify a hint. That's key 4. Alright, let's simplify this hint. Actually, let's basically just put that hint to rest. Yeah. Lobby 5, or key 5 locks Galleon access. And key 4 doesn't seem to have anything branching out of it, so I think key 4's lobby 5 entrance is kind of a nothing burger. Alright, speaking of lobbies and entrances and burgers, let's go into 3. I don't know what that has to do with burgers. I'll get back to you on that. Hello, gamers. Welcome to Oops All Lobbies. Mazo. I can't make the gap with this yet. Okay. So I can't check what's on 4. Let's go look at non-canonical lobby 5 and its dirt patch. See if that leads me in or out of anything. Yeah. I suck at this jump. What? Better to peek this now than way later. I tried. I think that's actually only a one-way. I think you can only really make that kind of a jump with Diddy going to the mountainside and not coming back. Between these two, there is just simply not enough variable movability. And I need to be in factory soon, right? Okay. That is good info. This is a good place to be. Because I can just walk forward through the entire rest of Aztec. So Aztec is accounted for. Go look at the other boss. GB. Dead. Cool. Thank you. One more GB before I get into a hint. Also in the back of my mind, I'm thinking I didn't do the other crate or the just flat in the back of Mills. Or Mill area. Not to be confused with the crate inside of the back of Mills. Or rather, something. I orphaned 2 Sphere Zero things. I should probably go back for them at some point. Alright, we will read those out through this. Read these. Ooh! Galleon Medal Rewards. Okay, there we go. 8 Lanky and DK out of Blast. Oh! Fuck, that's not great. Oh, I don't want to have to find training grounds for a tiny purchase. That's horrible. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That is all kinds of not great. Okay, that was a really bad patch of hints. I do not want to have to requiredly find that shop in Training Grounds. Because Training Grounds likes to be a one-way. Despite there being 2 entrances, the house really likes being a race, so it is effectively a dead end I have to find somewhere. Interestingly enough, it's a dead end with no tag barrel. Unlike a lot of other Isles areas. Now I'm in to assume that this is like a one-way logic thing. Right, like I don't need Gazump to logically access the front of my Aztec. I can just waltz back there with this. Just like go through the wall. Like, this is a very long path to Lanky. Like, there's like 5 or 6 hints that are currently just referring to Lanky Face that aren't referring to the barrel throwing we just got. Okay, tiny purchase on that shop. Annoying. Any entrance I go into and it's not factory, it's therefore very annoying. What is on ass? One banana. Chibis aren't that important, but I still want more knowledge anyway. let's... This is a weird play, considering I don't have diving. But let me explain. I want to see what exactly is in this claptrap room. Like, what potion it is. Depending on the actual contents, I might be able to get away with skipping it and not having to come back for it later, and just, like, avoiding, like, a triangle requirement somewhere. If I can get the peak. Oh, the one time I actually need this peak is the one time it's just not helping me. How do you do this? Do I need a taller Kong? Oh, maybe I actually need a taller Kong for this. Okay, maybe... What is this different way? I know there's a cop right here. I don't care. Oh, that is way easier! Why the hell am I doing the door method? I love torches! Also, it's Claptrap room, not fucking Tilty Whirl room. What am I thinking? It's the tiny room, not the rotating room with the other things. I completely just read that hint wrong. Okay, that's not a triangle requirement. That's a mini requirement plus feather. I completely misread that hint. Alright, that peak is so much easier. Bless the torch. I quite like that one. Alright, let's go into Diddy 5-door temple entrance and see where that yoinks me into. That new tech? I mean, the peek into the room has been known for a while. I think I got it from a Spike stream, but it's like, you try to, like, get a weird angle with, like, clipping the camera kind of on a slant, and it gives you a peek into that stuff. The torch? That is something I just winged on the fly. Okay, Diddy Upper Cabin is a crown. Okay. Put a pin in that. Might need to go back for that for the fairy. But the torch gives you a much better peek without having to do the unreliable, like, kind of jank camera strat. That was a clear as day peek. Alright. Ooh, hello! Factory found! Alright, that is... That is incredibly good. Alright, we're pushing off our visits into, back to factory for a little bit longer. Or not the factory, back into forest for a wee bit longer. Alright, we need to find the lanky check that contains DK. Like, now. Because DK locks the other two Kongs. Okay, factory's green. Oh, how much CVs can you get without O stand up that climb reliably? Okay, I need to restructure these notes. Okay, how did I get back into... Rafters? Nope, that sent me... I mean, I can just get into Aztec, and Aztec will send me through warps, and I can just ignore the logic requirement. Okay, winch isn't anything, but I'm gonna take these CDs. If you damage boost me into that, loading zone, I would have praised that be. Okay, lanky. Really needed that to be it. Haven't looked at the boss. It could be the lanky check that contains the Donkey Kong. Diddy. Okay, it isn't. Also, for those paying attention, I've done the JX Jacob special again, where I'm 40-something minutes into a seed, have passed by several snides, and still have yet to figure out who's in helm. Lanky Pearl. Actually, you know what? Get this out of my head. Just get it out of my brain of something I need to even remotely consider. Just give me this. Bow, bow, bow. I think I can safely say Lanky is not one of the Kongs in Helm. Otherwise, these would be a lot of 8 Lanky hints and not just Lanky face hints. Okay, I think even, like, just, like, fucking best case scenario is that, like, it's either on metal or on testing, and then I can just suss out a Baboon Balloon Waff from the trenches of hell later. And yeah, we know exit level is incredibly safe, because that just sends me here. Except the door won't open. Maybe it's not safe. Maybe it's stuck. Funky. Down in testing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, campers. I don't like that. That's implying it's on a check that I can't do right now. Anyway, morning, Amanda. Thank y'all for the good luck. I don't need this fairy. I don't know why I'm coming and grabbing it. Testing. That fairy just, it doesn't even exist. Oh. Balls. Where do you find Lanky Seeds, Vanilla? Oh, it's all climbing prod. Okay, Plant Lab, we should go do that. Even just to cheat a few CBs out of it. You purchased enough, Lanky. I'm worried about your funds. Oh, there's 4 right there. Why was I worried about your funds? Also want that extra GB. Some more knowledge would be nice, and I think I get my 27 soon. Well, not grabbing that anymore. Why was I worried about your funds? You get so much money in Factory just for being alive. The UBI I so desperately desired is just in frantic Factory the whole time. Oh, it's not on 27. Oh, is it shifted down to 28? Oh, right, because these are like 50, and I play on one less than that on fucking 49. That's why I'm thinking it's on 27. No, it's on 28. Which hopefully we can get really quickly out of this. But we're climbing prod anyway. Like, we're gonna get another check or two. I don't know why I keep waiting. Okay, you're looking for Shed. Evil! What? shed is from ballroom outside. Okay. Llama Lava Cast with Wath. Alright. If you're looking for Castle Under from lower to main. Okay, that's not a big deal. And one and out. Oh, there's so much shit in Forest I just haven't looked. I completely forgot that that was also on the table because I have Sergeant Great. What does Lanky have in terms of CB? 27. That feels like I can get away with it, with this medal. And if it's not on this, oh my god, I think Donkey Kong's on the piano. Get down from there. Yeah, to get to Shed, I would need Port. Yeah, 100%. Which is so evil that that DK entrance is... No, that... Okay, hold on. I have to be reading that backwards. Because how do you do... For Power Shed, you get to... From... Ballroom to... No, it's just the... Okay. It's on, No, it's on just the ballroom entrance from main into ballroom, alright? I completely interpreted that backwards. I do that constantly with those hints. Anyway, haven't seen that yet. I think that probably had nothing to do with the pausing on the frame before, but beats me. It's good. It's funny. Nice. Little back long jump. Oh yeah, you can get this. You can get this medal. No issues. Okay, good. 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 Alright, while we're up here, let's go kill this Splat. And then be on our merry way. And then I think we go back Galleon because Funky has a thing that DK can purchase. And the more of those I have, the better. I'm so glad I just tanked that warp. Prod is giving me it's worse today. Between yeeting me into the Shadow Realm and slipping me off there. Oh, you are so good on Lanky's medal. Just free parentheses grape shooter. It's not free. Alright, well, this also gets me this because I'm up here. Exit factory just leads me back into Aztec. I mean, Lava Llama is what's off. Which desperately needs Mini Monkey. No, I'm just gonna go to Galleon. Solve that later. And I'm like, do I want to do the blast now and get into Llama Temple, which maybe the crate has a thing on it? But, like, the odds of that are pretty low, I would say. Right, it was on Funky, which means I want to be over here. I am 53 minutes in. I have so few moves. But I also have so few check marks. Like, kind of evens it out a wee bit, I would say. Stand. That's the least thing I want to look at. Okay. Oh! Oh! What am I doing? What am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? Chunky is found by DK in Factory. A, I should be trying to do Metal, B, I should also be doing Factory Blast in case that is a thing on the path to Ader and Friends, even though I think it's gonna be the thing in Llama Lava Temple or Llama Pillars. But also, I maybe get a thing on Blast, like say, I don't know, my Chunky Kong? I think what's more impressive, I've been to every level. I can't actually pin down what any level of slam most of these are. Like, genuinely, I don't think I've seen a slam switch in most of them. That's a Carlos potion. I'm still right to do this. But hey, it's one step closer to Chunky on Arcade. That's blue. That's good to have. That's a lot of entrances and castle I now have access to. Okay, 5 more CBs. Where do I find 5 more CBs with this wretched ape? We can go do counting while I try to figure out where those are. Oh, there's some on the path to counting. Yeah, that's fine. All right, we're good. I had that planned the whole time. You can tell by my tone of voice. I was definitely not scrambling to come up with the last 5 CBs and not just expertly routing it. The wretched ape. Did I stutter? All right. So, 5. So, Chunky isn't here. We're going to Castle immediately. Because we can get to Power Hut from Diddy's entrance and out of Ballroom. Which is important, because if Chunky isn't there, I need to either find Crusher, or Crusher Room, or Arcade. Castle, lobby. Oh, Mouth sends me to Crept. Let's do Mouth. Alright. 1 in 3, it's on Arcade. And I am turboing up there with all my might. Alright, so when also focus, streamer, you're trying to get a Kong. Focus, don't go into the tree for 5 goddamn seconds. Alright, Hut. Chunky? Oh, no, I did read that correct. I did, in fact, read that hint correctly the first time. It was from Ballroom Exit. That is where Hut is, and that's how it's accessible by all columns. Oh, evil! Anyway, I'm scared again. 50 chance he's on either Crusher or Arcade. Okay, now with that confirmed, we can go into the rest of the entrances around here. Alright, starting with Tree. Alright, also while I'm in there, let me just put Blast on, put a Blue Slam on the Blast section of my hands, which I'm not putting any stock into. I think it's referring to Lava Llama Slam, or Lava Pillars. But in case it's a double, I should probably have that Blue Slam there anyway. Yeah. Like, almost certainly no way. Well, actually, depends on what a Chunky's used for. Does Chunky have anything required, strictly? Also, I whiffed that. Oh yeah, fucking Gorilla Gun. My brain is cringe and switch sanity pilled. Hi, can you tell I'm panicking at the implications of everything here? I'm fucking up Castle Blast 4 times. I am missing several of these rings. I'm frazzled. I am quite rocked by the growing implication I need to go find Gorilla Grab somewhere. And to be perfectly honest, Megalovania on these rings is not helping. Why do I have long hair unlike my profile pic? Because the profile pic was taken like 7 years ago, and I don't have a good enough picture of me with long hair to replace it with. Because not many pictures of me are taken. Crusher! Hi! I'm your biggest fan. Alright, fellas! We're about to confirm if Chunky's on arcade! We got an emergency! No, there he is. We were so close. Yet so far. Alright, there's a strong Kong requirement we have to keep on the lookout for at some point. Just be on the lookout for that. I like the long hair. It gets a bit cumbersome, but I much prefer how I look with it compared to back when I had short hair for the previous 20-something years of my life. Yeah, in that tree is a very interesting location for that. At the very least, there's not a Kong in arcade, and there's a chance that Ash is, in fact, still in the race. However, we still have a Tiny on DK and Castle, which could very easily just be Tree. Right? Right? That is another situation we might be under. Alright, we might still have a really bad Kong location. Also, I don't know when these CB start or end being required, so I'm just gonna grab all of them for DK's medal. And then from there, we do the rest of these, like, upper checks off of the slam. Which is also saucy, because that was a slam on a blast. And I came so incredibly fucking close to whiffing. Alright, there's our Vin Diesel. Alright. Crises successfully averted. We got the family. Yeah, baby seed, really. I ignore the fact that I still have so few items this deep in. Just ignore that part. Can't do much with that. Yeah. Either averted or postponed until new crises emerge. I mean, things can still get terribly out of hand, right? I still need to find Mini Monkey and Port and whatever I need for Helm phases, because I still haven't read that hint. I still don't know whose instruments I need, and I know it's not just Lanky's for Helm, so I can't just solve those hints instead. It's a reference to me being haunted by the ghosts of Rare GP's past. Where am I going? Alright, Lanky Wind Tower. is igloo. You know what? Fuck it. What's in here? What's cool? Golden? No. Just in case. Okay, nothing on there. We'll check DKs, and if that isn't anything, we can actually check moat entrance and the other one. Or, alternatively, I can pass by Snides and see who's in helm. Tiny Chunky. Yeah, I don't think I'd skip either of those Kongs. Alright, we need that, and we need that. Yo. Eh. Ba-da-ba-dum. Okay, interesting. Right, mode entrance is lower mid. Okay. That's an iffy entrance. I don't really care for that. I feel like I saw something about lowest exit out of Mush. Where did that send? The other part of Upper Underground. Okay, we've seen where this goes. And I did look at this shop, right? Oh, no, I didn't. Streamer. Yeah, hi, Strong Kong's been in Logic since probably Sphere 0, and I went the wrong way. Ah! Cool. Alright, that's a Strong Kong we needed. Yeah, we're back in Logic. Everything is okay. I should probably grab these CBs too, but I don't think I care that much. It's not yet. I do want to be back in the forest, though. There's so much I've skipped out on looking. I can't avoid it for that much longer. Plus, I want to listen to more Pumpkin Ale. Yeah, there is a scouring down in Owltree for a thing. We don't know what yet. That was also a very strong contender for where Strong Kong could be. A Strong Kong container, if you will. Blueprint, don't care. The big thing, I think, is diving. Because I do have a Galleon Metal Rewards hint. And I think, outside of DKs, the rest of them hard require dive. If I'm not mistaken. Like, if you got into Lighthouse, like the Lighthouse entrance and then Lighthouse exterior, I think there are 40 CBs with Coconut. Yeah, we just have to set the good precedent that Sarah Jen's good BLZR seed, and then we can do the Blitz, because it's all be good seeds, and nothing horrible will happen. Also, I just realized I never checked the Forest Boss. Let's go do that, too. I think I've had the chance. Tiny balloon up there. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. That almost even looked fake. Alright, let's go do the rest of the level, because I don't have any more mill exterior entrances. I do have some mushroom exterior entrances, and I do need to go there sooner rather than later. Plus Owltree. Oh, I actually have the 3 warp because I exited out of that entrance at some point. Right, because I was saying this earlier. This technically might be a faster than exiting and taking the warp. Like this to here. Like that's actually a shortcut across this level. Oh, we know we need diving because we have that tiny claptrap room. That was a fact confirmed an hour ago, probably. And I was mistaking it because I thought when it said claptrap room, I was thinking the chunky rotating room. Like this has been known required dive for a while. And an LZR, that's not a guarantee that that's a requirement. That is surprisingly uncommon. Right, Hive Tunnel has stuff. Caves, Cabin, Fire Temple, Igloo, Creme, RD. It's a matter of finding most of those. Alright, more knowledge. Castle, Upper Cave, thanks. Outry, 1 potion. Castle, Strong Kong, need for Junkie, I noticed. Dave's Lowlands. 7-8L CMA. So that's a different thing than the barrel or the key 5 we got. So there's a different thing in main. Could be the green potion up on Waterfall, which I can go back at some point and grab. In 8th ASH, that is the tiny purchase on Cranky. I just haven't gone back to that yet. And if I don't find anything in these Orphan Sphere Zero fungis, then I'm probably going to Aztec next. Go buy that move. Even though it is likely someone's instrument. Yeah, our walk's in Helm right now, basically. No doubt in my mind. Even though I know he's not racing. Alright, Forest Lobby. What's out the other end of Forest Lobby? Igloo? Need barrel throwing? Alright, this is an entrance I can do a thing in, and then not have to write it down, because it's essentially just one weight itself. Well, unless I need to do Forest Lobby for a thing. Like fucking Checa Legends. Good lord, could you imagine? Okay, or mid much X'd. Forest Lobby. Alright, it's not that one, unfortunately. But, a check of legends required for upper mushroom access. It's very funny. Like, absolutely bonkers loading zone orientation on that one. Assuming that's the one you were talking to me about earlier. That is fake. I don't think I need that one. You could have brought the pass out of anything. Yeah, makes sense. Good information. Good find of dungeon. She's not happy. I don't blame her. That's the fun thing to watch, but not a thing to experience, trying to wrap your logic around it. Like, I had to negotiate with myself for a couple minutes that Key 5 was on the path to Key 4 and Lanky in 7 and 8, because your entire Galleon lobby entrance, Galleon access was locked behind lobby 6 and 7. Alright, fairy I don't care for. I also want that balloon. So I'm gonna need this cup to chill on the coffee. And let me collect my prize. I'm still missing so many fucking moves. It is actually insane. Oh, nope. Correct the first time, sir. Swift. The one potion. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Scouring Hint. I want to be back in caves. That is... What is a good method from caves? Oh, exit. What's a good way into caves? I do wonder. I think I have a better way, but that is also a very convenient method. Alright, let's actually see what level of Slam Caves is, because I didn't check any of these entrances. I was focusing on anything else, and genuinely not looking at the colors. It is green. Hello. Melon. I'm glad I have good access to factory, otherwise I'd be mad. Because usually it's at a crusher room. And that would mean my crusher room access takes a bit longer. Actually, vanilla race. I'm shocked. It's just bad the whole way down. All these colorless potions have been a bit lackluster. Ignore the part where I got a slam off of it, and that's led me to a lot of things. Pineapple. Can I... I don't know if I can say that's a 7-8 in lanky. I really cannot. Alright, well, let's start investigating in here. Well, ain't that convenient? Like y'all wouldn't do that too. Especially in blzr, where logic gets so horribly cocked that, like, any time save to skip one move could be several loading zones of hell. Alright, so that's the thing that's path to 7-8 for sure. Like, absolutely. That is the thing to 7-8. Abso-fucking-lutely. Alright, there is a rocket barrel requirement somewhere in here. Okay, so that was a 5 and okay, that's just a 7 and 8. So I can probably have that hint dead. That does mean Pineapple is on the path to Lanky in some capacity. You do Chunky Claptrap. Oh, oh my god, you're so right, I could! Let's go do it! Also, so I was scrolling through hints, trying to write down where I got, pineapple, and my brain decided to put, also, I should have done this from the other side. My brain decided to put down pineapple as being from Galleon, because I got it on the waterfall GB, and my brain was like, ah, water, that one, got it. That's the level it came from. That makes perfect sense. It came from a wet area, Galleon's wet. Alright, hint solved. Alright. Yeah, I still need 4 tiny moves. Alright. Feather, I can possibly skip. I can possibly skip Feather. Right? That is just logically for getting into Tiny Temple to do her room. I can potentially get around that. Right, anything else that's path on 7 still? Outskirts. Why was outskirts 7? Okay, Rocket Barrel's locked behind barrel throwing in some capacity. I have to put a pin in that somewhere. Igloo is just to 8 lanky. I don't know what that is referring to just yet. I mean, there's a Creme to lanky and an R&D to lanky. Could be some shenanigans with Upper Fairy again. Could be some shenanigans with, Pad. I want to get that. Nope, not there. And I still whiff that. Wow, a normal rabbit? My immersion has been ruined. Where's the squealing bug? Keep thinking that's gonna take long to go around than it actually is. Okay, that is anything. Alright, I'm done putting things and doing things in here. Let's go get that Aztec Shops to something or other. Main Island's dead, so this is just for hint progress. No, it ain't. When am I turning in blueprints in this scene? I'm already at the 40 I need for Helm. Oh, actually, pit stop. Speaking of Helm. Let's go see where Port is. Oh, that's not good. Alright, so I'm glad I wrote down where Diddy Upper Cabin is. Because I might just still need that rocket barrel. But it did say Igloo to 8 lanky, right? So that could just be Tiny's Igloo, in which case I just need to find it, which means I'm probably gonna definitely need Mini Monkey. Just for, like, tiny entrances galore. Alright, I don't regret peeking that. Not one bit. Gimme. Gone. Okay. So that is gone just to 8. So, if my theory is that the Igloo hint is referring to, the Igloo area hint is referring to Port, it would be Lanky's either on the, or, Trombone's either on the ferry or the Sax pad. What you missed? Monkey Port is on a Crystal Caves ferry, which becomes very dicey very quickly. If I need to go find, technically, Spring and also Rocket. I'm quite interested in where the seed actually goes now. Alright. I'm gonna open this up, because back of my brain, I'm still thinking about that melon crate. I'm like, what if? Come on, what if it is a thing? It definitely is Tiny Igloo. For sure. Definitely. There's no reason for it not to be, Kappa. It's fine. Worrying about that crate for nothing. GB. Whose instrument is this? Triangle. Well, we can open this and come back to it later. I don't think I'm on the pad. I think the clump definitely is not letting me on the pad right now. Yeah, I don't trust that. Okay, so we hard need mini. We are... And two other things we're looking for. Diving, for sure. Go do this while we're in the area. I also need to find training grounds, which that is just searching more entrances. And can thusly be fucking anywhere. I was gonna say, if that didn't register, I was gonna complain. Yeah, there's an aisle's tiny I have to go do. I have no idea where that is. That is such a hard loading zone to find. Why have I been in the fucking Discord? Oh, it's in the rando server. Why is that? Oh, announcements. Morning, fellow. That's a long announcement. I'll read that later. I'm so happy for you, Tudos. Or, sorry, whatever it is. Whatever's the appropriate response. I didn't read. I just a few more CPs. I could just finish that medal. Oh, why was I so lazy? Stupid. Oh my god, I'm off by 4 on these hit 2 as well. Why am I like this? Anyway, more than someone. Off by 1. There has to be just one easy breezy, beautiful cover girl CP somewhere around these parts. Like, at least with Diddy, like, I could have just grabbed all these CPs around here, right? For his medal. For DK's, I think I had to go back inside the back inside Llama Temple. Because I don't know when I'm next going to be back in Aztec. Take some Bun Season 3. Okay, so it's one of those. Got it. I will probably, maybe, read the rest of that announcement later. I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm so paranoid about not coming back to Aztec and missing this medal. I am... It's S3 tutorial stream. Okay, that's what's that announcement. Okay. So, no, nothing. You didn't say anything wrong, Honeydew. I was just saying earlier that there was a ping in the Donk Rando server. I'm like, oh god, do I have to go... Oh, should I be reading that? Something. It's about Season 3. And then you come in and you're like, oh yeah, kick some butt in Season 3. And I'm like, okay, that's just what the announcement's referring to. That's fine. Anyway, I just stressed over a medal for about 30 to 40 seconds just for it to be an ice trap. So as you can tell, I'm handling the race very well. Let's not think about the fact that Chunky is also off by a very slim margin. Alright? It's fine. Alright, we're gonna leave this Aztec visit by doing the Chunky's 5-door temple. And then I need to think about entrances I have and have not done. Because there's a lot of question marks in a lot of places. I'm gonna be off by 5-2 with her. No, why is my CB rounding just barely, slightly off? I can't do that. Well, yes, I can. For the CBs. What am I at? 15? Okay, that's not gonna do it, but it's a GB and a 20 pack, so I can probably complete it next time I'm in the neighborhood. Trying to think of shared entrances I haven't done. There might be some still in Mushroom. Want to be in Caves for any reason? Not really. What's Aztec into Japes? Japes is an entrance. Let's go Japes. Also be path out of barrel throwing. Would make some sense with some hints somewhere. Probably. Oh! Very important! Critically important loading zone. Alright, that is exactly what I am looking for. Alright. What is this waft purchase that we're about to go feast our wallets upon? Rocket. Thanks. Yeah, I know why that's required. I skipped that earlier. I wanted to be that, like, if I'm missing a move, I wanted to be that, because I just went and did the other thing. Alright. Fellas, we're back in Logic, and I couldn't be more upset. Alright, give me better knowledge. That's the Lanky Metal. I don't think I have that. Oh, hi. 7-8 Lanky from Peanut. I don't even want to dissect that hint. That's a that's a starting move. I don't even want to think about where that is coming to or from. Alright, Castle Lanky. I am 10 away from that. Alright, we can go do... I actually don't know if I can do that. That depends on where other loading zones are. Oh, no, I can do that. Oh, I know where there's 10 CBs. Oh, in Dungeon, like right before, not actually when you play trombone, there are 10 CBs vibing right in a balloon. Hi, Castle Car Race. No, not Car Race. This one. What is it called? Anyway, I also need to put, that's a... what was that? Chunky under training. Minecart. Okay, I want to be in Castle proper. How do I get... What is my fastest way into Castle proper? Exit caves. Caves can be accessed. Fly, warp 2. Why do I want to be Castle? I want to be specifically in Dungeon. I have that written down. Where did I write that down? Upper, mid, much, exterior. Okay, so I want to be in Forest. Forest can be accessed by... Wait for it. Exiting Castle. And dungeon is... Oh, it's from Mushroom Exterior. I mean, I just want to be at this level anyway. Alright, this is a very roundabout way of doing it. I'm sure there's something better than this. Also, as much as I complain about, ooh, Rocket Barrel, yada, yada, yada. Rocket gets me more entrances, right? It gets me top of Mushroom Exterior. Logically, it probably gets me these ones. And it gets me Night Door. Plus, it's Splat and the Arena. Right? Rocket is still a very good thing to have. I just wish I could have skipped it for, like, I don't know, 12 more seconds. Like, I can't do any of these doors, because these are locked by red. But there is still value in this area. Alright, Arena dead. Hello? If you are Spring, I think I take my ass back directly to Diddy Upper Cabin. Also, where's the music? Okay, it's one of the blast courses. That's why it's so quiet. If it's Gazump, that's better, because it also gets me a bunch of entrances inside of, like, the likes of, caves, really. Alright. That is a Diddy Upper, thing in logic. And once I'm done in doing these entrances, I'm going to that. Like, that is a very important thing to go look at. Oh, is that... Okay. For half a second, I thought GST. I just noticed the extremely minor bug in GST. This is the first time I've been inside Mills all stream. This is a surprisingly hard to reach mill. Dungeon. We can do dungeon out of this. That's where I'm trying to go to. I'm getting sidetracked by new entrances. I want back in this hole. That's also a very dangerous dangerous loading zone. Because that's, lanky, 2DS. And that is underwater access without diving. So I might have to go in and out of that a couple more times this stream. Alright, dungeon was upper mid, not lower mid. Wrong way. Okay, we go do dungeon. We go get that last balloon that's sitting above Lanky Dungeon. Because I know it's there. I can do it without trombone. Also, Aztec was blue. That's a random thought that just finished from, like, I don't know, 10 minutes ago. But that's that. That's a Wathka Sump. What do I do with that? Okay, let's pin in that later. Caves from Diddy Upper. Upper, under. Diddy 5-door Temple leads me to Upper Cabin. Alright, cool. Let's see if we can get port. I don't even have vines. Oh, it has just dawned on me. I also have no idea where the hell vines is. I do not like that. Okay. Well, there's a Diddy Monopoly where Tiny has a single move. I mean, I started with one of them, but, you know, say it to me. Alright. Also, exiting out of cave and going back in, I want to check for Gazump entrances. That suddenly matters way more to me. Okay, it actually is on the substantially easier Tiny Igloo. I just need to find it, which is really annoying because there's so many entrances by Tiny moves I simply do not have. Alright, anyway, let's go do Gazump entrances. Nice medal I really should have had a while ago. Alright, where would I put this? Oh, vanilla. Do I need oranges for this? Oh, I already hear a claptrap. That fucker better be red when I turn around. Damn it. Okay, that's really annoying. I gotta go back and do the other entrance. Okay, next up... Galleon. Next up is my Galleon visit. In my brain, the next best thing to do is Galleon, not only because of all those entrances I can get out of having pseudo dive access, but also, because it's a Galleon metal path to 8, and kind of having diving access and Lighthouse kind of puts a few medals in logic. Just a little, I think. Right, I knew where this was. What am I doing? This is how I get into here. Why'd I go to this side of the map? Okay. It's in my brain. Lobby teacher sends me to caves. The concept. Alright, speaking of Diddy's medal and being in Galleon, this is actually ideal because it gets me exactly where I want to be. And it snuffs out another exit I don't need to worry about. Is there one CB I just went on the way in? Is it really that odd of a number coming into this ship? Alright. Alright, so we're going drive first because I want to put a couple of things out of the way. Mostly opening Tiny 2-door, Diddy 5-door, and Chunky 5-door. I want to get those entrances open. We can come back to them later. Also, I guess I should probably do these with a few other Kongs. In case it's not just Diddy, the easy one that I remember how to do. I'm also very ambiguous on the logic of getting to treasure room without dive when you do have access to underwater. I do not know the specifics of what it looks for logically. Not like that means much, because nothing's hinted in treasure, but it's like a consideration. Alright, exit, come back in, do dry stuff, go to Chunkies, and then I get into Underwater Lanky 2DS out of Night Door Exterior, which is such a yucky loading zone to work with. Also, while we're in the neighborhood, and thinking about, CB's Galleon. Thankfully, Galleon Caverns itself is foolish, so I don't need to care about this cannon game in the slightest. I do want this to splat out of my way, so I can do this in peace, however. I was worried about input lock on that. That's why I didn't want to touch it until, you know, incredibly requiredly. That's definitely a word. Don't look it up. Just trust me, bro. That's a real word. Don't remember exactly how many are on dry. I think I'm going to be off by a 5-pack. We worse. Can't get anything up there. Don't have punch for anything. Have some CBs with this, and then take one warp to get into that side. Well, I'm not gonna blame myself for not doing that warp. What I blame myself is I thought I was tagging the right warp. I'm like, I'm trying to get to Lighthouse. Let's take the 2 warp. Why isn't it working? But we did find the DK ramp, so I think that's the real victory. Ba-da-ba. Thank God I hit that punch, because I was about to pour from that if I couldn't reach it. Alright, into that entrance is nothing important. Alright, because that just leads me back to L6. We've been in and out of there a dozen times. What I'm interested in is what's on top of Lighthouse, and I'm interested where Drunky Chunky leads me. So those are both in logic, and are things I can do now. Yeah. I'm not using my coconuts or anything. I'm not going to use it for a quick trip across the pond. Okay, Rimble Coin I don't care any about. Macfish is not in logic, because I strictly need the ability to dive to access that loading zone properly. Alright, so it's no funny shenanigans. Okay, there's one funny shenanigan. That. Okay, so I don't need to do the mini entrance, because that's a nothing. Go. So, how did I get to Lanky 2DS? Oh, I wanted to be in Forest anyway. What am I doing? I think there's a faster way in here, but I don't care. God, I hope I'm not missing any mushroom interior exits. Upper. Upper, mid, lower. I think that's all of them. The Night Gate's a no, but I can't get to Night Gate. So I don't really mind that. Alright, we are doing Outer Night Gate, which is available. And in fact, encouraged. Alright, underwater galleon access. Be incredibly dangerous. Alright. I'm gonna look in tinies first. Oh, Vanilla, hi. I don't need to write that down. Oh, hi there, Purple Potion! You're a bit important to it. No, you're not. You're fucking disgusting. You're a disgrace to the Loading Zone Collective. How fucking dare you give me the one Purple Potion I do not need this seed. What the shit, dude? Bait will proceed until morale improves. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. I don't think this morale is going to improve until I get an actual Purple Potion. Which seems to be on track to happen, sometime. Never. Morale has improved. I've got my good Purple Potion. Alright, bait has now ceased. On the premises. Alright, I'm correct to use the hell out of this loading zone, though, because that's definitely locked by being underwater. Alright, let's go. I can't finish DKs, but I can do some more shit around here. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna look it through here first. We're gonna look through Chunky and Diddy's. Then we're gonna do sub, then we're gonna go check treasure room. Oh, I can't do this. How many CBs? Oh, perfect. Okay. Let me just put in Chunky 5DS as far as base. Do I do this? I'm definitely doing sub. Definitely 100% doing sub because that's definitely 100% fucking logic. I'm hesitant of doing treasure room stuff because I want to be back in Aztec Llama Lava for that confirmed waff. This turn... yeah, do this. Go Aztec. Don't need to think about that dead end in Diddy 2 door anymore. Or Diddy 5 door anymore. Got what we were looking for. It's actually rafters. Oh, that's mean. I mean, I wanted to get out of Galleon anyway, so that's not super annoying, but, like, it's a little annoying. Alright, Castle Car Race. Wherefore art thou going? I need sub. Museum port. Your banana medal. Well, I want to be an Aztec. That's not Aztec. Alright. Back yonder this way. You just got Wolf Mini Monkey Streamer. You should probably look at this, just in case. Alright, hint 50, what do you got for me? Not to save your spoiler locks on the dev site, thanks. Even if he's not in the race, Barack is mocking me for my performance. I can't believe it. Anyway, I was worried about that also maybe being a thing. So I'm glad I get that out of my system. Alright. Now we go Aztec, now we go Lava Llama, and then... I don't know what I want this to be. I think the one thing I don't want it to be is Featherbow. Because I can skip Featherbow for Tiny Temple. Tiny Temple. Tiny Temple. It's a very small location. I can skip Featherbow for that by just, you know, hitting the funny D-pad. Diving or vines would be really nice to have appear sometime sooner rather than later. Ow. Port, it can't, because Port is on, a Barian Caves, which, by this point, because we did Diddy Upper Cabin, it is inside wherever Tiny Igloo is. So we just have to find that loading zone, which, considering how many, loading zones are opened up now that I have Mini Monkey, you know, I should probably go do soonish. Metal. Alright, what are you? Sax. Well, I'm not gonna say no to that, because that is a lot of entrances. I think I just go back to caves? I think I just go back to caves. Where do I think I'm going? Where do I think I'm going? I can't tell you anymore. I genuinely don't know where I think I'm going. Caves! I want to be in caves. Why is it where I'm trying to look for a caves entrance? I'm always looking at, like... Trainer? I'm always looking, like, lower on my list of notes, even though I literally have Lobby 2 to Caves Main. At this point, I should probably write that in all caps. So I stop whiffing it. Okay, there's Sub Proper. Right, there's no CVs around here. Cool. This is also making me reconsider my idea to not do, what's it called? I want to make it work this faster. Reconsidering the idea to not do, logic unknown, just getting into treasure room. I can't do the entrance because obviously I can't dive, so, you know, that part kind of hurts a lot. But I am thinking about that area. I'm also thinking about the mini monkey things around here, which actually would help since I actually do have PTT to get to one of them. Hive. Well, Japes is green, so that's not an issue. And I have Sax. Can't get to the other side of Hive because I don't have, Feather. You know, the thing I'm trying to avoid. Whew! But this is still a thing locked by Sax, and Sax is wealth, even though I know it's for hell. So, like, strictly speaking, we are missing 3 go mode items. Dive, Vines, and Trombone. There are a lot of hints leading up to Trombone. So I have no worries about that in my mind. Vines, I am slightly to significantly more worried about. Allowed to ask, did I check an entrance? Probably not. That probably sounds like reminding me to do a thing, which is helping, which is what's in parentheses under my name that you shouldn't be doing. Other things I want to think about. That did just get me mini. Not mini, that got me Sacks to makes sense. Because that leaves more Sacks. I can't do the thing in Creme just yet. I think it's that. But I think thing on Creme is a thing. Why do I think it's an R&D? R&D. Okay, pin in that. Put a pin in that, streamer. There is still a cabins area thing I haven't been able to do anything with because I just haven't found the other cabins for it. Alright, you know what I do? Where's Front Mills? Back to Forest. I feel like I have to better fucking Forest access than this. This feels jank. Alright, we're doing many entrances. That is... Word of the day is Mills. Go check those entrances. What did I say was upper? Yeah, top. Oh, I could just think of the 5 word. I didn't have to do this. Lol. I just wanted to listen to some of you. Also, I didn't look at this. God, I hope this isn't anything. That'd be embarrassing. Alright. I'm gonna remember this time to not long jump immediately and cause a splat. Oh my god, he's learning. He long jumped from a slightly lower height this time. I can't believe it. Trash. Which is convenient because I want to go check that next. That's another mini entrance. I also might want to go factory if I'm running out of options to see if it's not on a kind of semi-related, to the whole monkey port thing. Because there's a cabin strictly to Lanky, and then there is a R&D strictly to Lanky. I don't know what to do with those yet. Okay. Good lord. Trash the back mill box. Alright, we have 3 entrances to go into. Okay, let's do spider first. It's the least annoying. Tree. This is fucking cursed. Okay. Spider boss. Tree. I cannot do anything in tree yet. Alright. Now back to front is lobby. Which leads me to then... Chunky 5-door ship. We know there's nothing inside for me. Cool. So that is an entrance I just could have saved myself 5 seconds and not written down at all. Alright, this is the least threatening mill watch I've had in a while. There's been no good entrances. Next up in my mills, or my farthest tiny hype train, I'm gonna go into an anthill. Alright, can't actually do this, but we can at very least propose what's on there. I wonder what's up there. We simply can't know for certain. Alright, cool. So, mostly tame set of entrances. Let's go look at other things. Mills. Think it's a key? Shit. You never know. Keys could just look really special in this seed, and you never know. Just ignore the fact that I've also collected like 4 keys already. Ignore that. Doesn't count. Why am I checking this? Just want money. Or Owl Tree only has 1 potion, so I don't even need to do that specifically. Oh my god, what does FTM look like with this seed? It's horrible fucking logic. Okay. Where else am I to head off to? We're just turboing tiny entrances. Why am I turboing tiny entrances? Oh yeah, because I'm trying to find port. Port is not a tiny egg, though. Or at least a fairy, rather. Oh, hi, mermaid. How are you? Have anything for me? So you'd make some things make sense. No, actually, you wouldn't make anything make sense right now. What am I at? Okay. Did front to back, back to front, spider, out to front, front to in. I think that's many entrances in factory, or you're taken care of. Go back in factory, do R&D. I feel like that's not it. I truly feel like that's not it. But do I have any better ideas? Tiny entrances. I cannot do, in any way, shape, or form, chest. I can't do underwater to do into mermaid. Factory has no entrances. Caves, I've done both the tiny ones. I haven't done the mini monkey caves in there. That might fuck me up. Japes has Hive, can't get into there yet. Castle has Trash Can. I've been inside Mazo. Ooh! I just thought of an entrance that I never did, that I've had access to the whole damn time. Whoops! Hi, streamer. You've had peanuts. Have you considered going inside the crypt entrance? I don't know why you haven't. You've had access to this for literally the entire time. I don't know how much this is gonna help me though. I'm gonna be real. I don't think this is it. I can't do anything with this anyway. Another mystery that I want to go solve. How do I get to Mazo? L3. I have not even been in L4 yet. I can't reach L4 yet. because PTT is technically on the table, and I can cheese my way through lanky side. Like this. This side, perfectly legally in logic. I just couldn't cross the gap earlier. In case you're about to think about, and not ask, because that would be helping. What about Chasm? Chasm was just a big fat fucking nothing. Hi, Ninty Coin. How are you? Don't need that. This is several moves out of logic, but if it's something cool, I can pull some time back, because I feel like someone is probably done. I'm just taking a while. But I'm not looking at the race time room, and I don't wish to know for certain. Right. That leads to that. What else can I pull out of my ass? Oh, did I do... Oh, we're finished 2 hours ago? Ah, oh, fuck. Yeah, I can believe it. That guy always does that shit. Okay, here's another Sphere Zero entrance that I definitely have not looked into. Because I've been busy doing every other thing. Alright, please have tagged this warp streamer. I was gonna lose it if I hadn't. Oh, streamer, you're so stupid. You're actually so stupid. Alright. The question of, are people done? Just got a whole lot more likely. Considering I just whipped this entrance for 2 hours. But at least I knew that I didn't have it. It just took me a while to come back for it. Alright. Let's go start trying to put some things together. Because I suspect that this is going to be something that will get me something in R&D. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Punch to go do bad hit detection, man, to be perfectly honest. Oh, no, it's not that. Saxophone, take me home. Yep. Checks out. Factory, we are trying to get... Yeah, Aztec. Yep. Checks completely out. Let's go do Kaiju. I was suspecting that for a little bit now. Because I couldn't think of another R&D entrance outside of Tiny's, and I don't think the hints lined up that way otherwise. Yeah, no, I need that. It is Lanky's, not Diddy's. Okay, I could have sped a bit further into gear. I've just been paying slightly more attention to what I hadn't gone to. Nice momentum. Alright, this is either going to be... Actually, I don't think so. I don't think this is going to be Trombone directly. I think this gets me to someone else's igloo. Or cabins, rather. I do not think this is that. Because I have not gotten anything strictly for Kaiju out of a cabin yet. I don't think I've gotten anything out of a cabin, period. Oh, you know what would be a really goofy thing to be on here? Orange throwing for Diddy Lower Cabin. That would be goofy. But I could totally believe it. Anyway, his head's stuck. I'm gonna beat up this headless man for the next couple of seconds. Alright, this is actually... I kind of low-key want this to be oranges, because I know exactly what to do with it immediately. What is he doing? His best. I mean, the head made it. Eventually. You ever notice the Two-Face on that dice is actually really weird looking? Because it's not like a There's like 2 dots on top. It's probably meant to look like eyeballs. Orange throwing! Oh! Alright. That's not what I wanted there. I can't believe I'm disappointed I got diving. I mean, I know exactly where to go for trombone. But now I have a cave's hive temple hint, hive area hint that I need to go figure out. Hey, spider boss. What's up? Okay. That's what it's referring to 100% because I know trombone will have to be on Claptrap room now. This isn't anything. That gets me trombone. I can skip the feather requirement. But I need to somewhere find vines in hive area. So I need to go search Galleon again, honestly. Okay, spider boss. Get rid of that. I don't care for that. Galleon. Where is my Galleon? It's on 6 and 7, obviously. Oh, wait, hold on. You know what's slightly faster? It's on 6. Because that's actually where Lighthouse is. Alright, so actually, it might not be trombone as on Claptrap. It could be... Claptrap could be actually where Oranges is for Diddy Cabin. Or, I don't know, for someone else's cabin I haven't done yet. I feel like it would probably be Diddy Cabin. Or maybe like a DK entrance to get me to Bongos. Or... Same principle applies. I'm at 5. I'm not close to the medal. Same principle applies, right? It is. I'm expecting to find oranges, which would tie that up very fucking nicely. Okay. Okay. Let's go to Aztec. Get that now. Get that out of our system because we're already suspecting something goofy. Both of those cabins being hard blocked like oranges is a good meme. I will say, good content. Also surprisingly good content is me being legitimately upset that I got diving out of Kaiju. As if I didn't also need that. I genuinely wanted to see oranges because it solves the hints. Diving put one more wrench in my plan. When I really needed to be... Hey, speaking of Sax entrances and mini entrances, and we already know where, the other side of Aztec Beetle Race is, and Castle Car Race. Right? This would be a mini entrance blocked by Sax that isn't blocked by diving. I don't know why I'm still looking for these, perfectly honest. But, like, here's an entrance. Oh, no, I'm looking at this because I want to get to the outside of Hive area to skip a Featherbow requirement so I can just do Stump. That's what I'm thinking. I'm looking for Hive outside because there has to be something on Stump. Oh, I haven't done Castle Car Race proper. Okay, I didn't. I thought I had done that. Well, like the spirit. Hive Stump, I think, guaranteed has vines. I'm gonna... Okay. Big asterisk on the word guarantee, which is to say, no part of the definition of guaranteed applies to what I just said. But it is a lone key 8 hint, and I have nothing else to show for it. But also, I might want to still find for Heather anyway, because that gets me to Hive. It just might be an either or, which is why it's not strictly hinted on either paths. So, like, treasure room, I could see, or treasure room entrance being to Hive. Yep. Alright, let's go do the tiny one first, because I have more faith in that one. No, let's do oh god. Diddy Lower, which is on Diddy Lower, because I didn't write it down. 2. Can't believe I'm using the knowledge of I didn't write it down as is to say it's vanilla. And it would make sense and finally get rid of this looming anvil called Gazump Wath out from over my head. Like, if this gives me trombone, we're golden. The issue is I need to find where Hive is. Wow, that actually missed. I'm kind of upset. He's slowly approaching. Can I stop that? What? Okay, coconut gun entrances. Those lead somewhere to my stuff. It's not 5-door, because I come in there for Aztec.
What's the matter, trainer?
Oh, oh, wouldn't be that. That. I need to... Where's Feather? It's somewhere on this galleon path. Oh god, Feather could be just on some random punch check somewhere. Oh, that's not great. Okay. Focus. Coconut gun entrances. Factory. Factory. Go to hut. For shed. Now, before I make a buffoon of myself, what's on here, streamer? Cool, that's solved. Let's go find vines again. Galleon! Alright, that's annoying. Is Hinted Wath? I was Donkey Coconut Cage. I glanced right over that the whole time. I actually glossed over that hint. Yeah, the hint could also very easily be referring to that punch, right? Here's the thing. If I had known that that was Hinted Wath, I would not have gone up to Sax Pad nearly as early. So me not having that info was actually way more beneficial. I genuinely would not have gone back for that until much later. We are currently in Vine's Hell. The best I know is that it's on Stump. I just need to find either Feather or the other side of the other side of the entrance in Hive. That is currently what I'm looking for. Blueprint. Blueprint. Yeah, it's in Hive Tunnel. It's not on the Hunky. It's not in Hive itself. And it's not in the spots in the tunnel. By process elimination, it's in Stump. And it's probably an either or to how to get to it. Either between Feather or, you know, the other side of the thing. I just need to find one of them. This has nothing in it because it's just one potion. Alright, one more tiny entrances. Yeah, outside of the Beehive. Yeah, the Stump outside of Beehive. That's what I'm referring to. I was hoping maybe a bean would be here. Do I follow more lanky path? It's just random punch, and the random punch is actually what's killing me right now. The random punch is actually extremely annoying. I want to be back in caves again. I'm like 99.999% sure. It ain't referring to this, but fuck it. Why the hell not? Scared the shit out of me. I saw the shape of a vial and had the shit scared clean out of me. Because that would have not made a lick of sense. Because Punch is onto Lanky, and Gone is onto exclusively 8. Here's the thing, right? The number one thing I think I should be doing right now is following, like, punch and diving random stuff in an attempt to try to find Featherbow, because that is guaranteed, you know, into Hive, get into Stump, and get the thing I'm looking for, and skedaddle, right? But I also could be looking for mini entrances that might mysteriously also kind of sort of contain the thing I'm looking for. More fake! Yeah. That is very, not real. Coconut oranges, those were fired. I'm skeptical on this being anything. I'm quite skeptical on this. I'm gonna do it in the area anyway. I'm gonna grab one 5-pack really quick. I also should be checking these. Alright, I'm trying. This is super annoying. Check random tiny entrances. What other random tiny entrances do I have access to? The only one I can think of is Castle, or not Castle Car Race. Factory Car Race. Or that. I've seen the other races, and I think this time I'm correct on this assumption. Anyway, here's a potion here, and I don't think it's anything. I'm more interested in the monkey port on Kosha Dirt. Right, but if that gets me bongos, that gets me entrances, that gets me things to do, which gives me more likely chance I'm gonna stumble upon Mini Monkey, or upon Featherbow at some point. So, you know, happy days all around. I don't think I have anything explicitly ruling out, I've done these ruling out, blzr still good, yeah, it's fine. I'm still perfectly fine with the sea, even though I'm wrapping my head around an entrance I can't find. I didn't do tiny 5-door ship entrance. Incredible reminder. Thank you, random entrance. If I'm trying to get my ass back into Hive, that would be technically not locked by dive, because I could get to the outside of Lanky 2-door ship from dry land. Right, so that wouldn't be a dive locked thing. That is possibly why dive wouldn't be on the path to 8 as well. The damage so far, I'm looking for Hive. Either Hive exterior. I can't believe. Oh, I did just miss one. I'm looking for Hive exterior or Featherbow. Because I'm 99% sure vines are on stump. It's just an either or on finding which end of it I find. I think I've seen Tiny's ship. That's not super concerning. I'm also gonna go try Tiny's cabin just in case maybe that's where Feather is. Maybe it's like a doubly required orange. No, it can't because oranges was in Llama. Okay, that can't be it. At all. Oh, shit. I think the blzr is still a great idea. I think it's quite good. What's on the race? Banner pure gold. I just gotta get in here. Oh, it's actually real. It's the real one. I actually didn't expect that, even though I didn't see where Seal Race was, so, you know, it checks out. You can use R to turn sharply in the boat? I've been using Z to try to turn on a diamond, like... Or not, one of the brake buttons in, like, Puff Toss. I didn't know you could use R! Huh. Learn something new every day. Also, speaking of things and dive and lol, Galleon boss? Thank you for not being it. Alright, that's all the bosses dead. Thank you, video game. Diddy's we did, Lanky's we did, so it's just these two. I think it's Tiny's what I'm going through. Which is locked by many, which has been accessible because without diving. Yeah, that still checks out. Like, if I stayed in logic for Claptrap Room, I'd have no issue. I would just need to follow more paths until eventually I find diving. Or not diving, Feather. That's how you get into the area normally. Oh, there's not even an arena in here. Also, this is DK's room. Nice one. Nice job opening both of them and immediately confusing yourself. You're quite great at this. Oh, I have been inside Tiny's. Shit. Okay, what are their entrances? There is... Castle Car Race, the only thing I think of. Or not, I keep saying Castle Car Race, I want to say Factory Car Race. Factory Car Race is a tiny entrance. I think I have my lobbies out under control. I don't think it's that. Racking my head around. Vines. I need a Divine's Hint. Where is it? Okay, I know where it is. Where's Feather? I know where... Rather than chasing down dive and punch checks. Horrible idea, by the way. I'm trying to narrow down where Featherbow is through the mini entrance. And I'm trying to think if there's a tiny entrance I haven't looked at. It wouldn't be tiny 5-door temple, otherwise I'd be blocked on both sides by Feather, and therefore it would have gone hinted on the path to 8 as well. Unless it's going off of a mini monkey thing. Okay, front to back to front, back to out to back. Done those ones, I've done up an anthill. It's just the Feather Gate. The enemy is the fucking Feather Gate. I can't think of another entrance. So I guess I'm just going up and doing R&D on the car race entrance. Oh no, but I haven't seen car race. It's just gonna be in vanilla. No, that's not gonna help me. Get the monkey jump. It's gonna be vanilla. I can feel it in my bones. Or it could just be an unhinted metal somewhere. Yeah, Feather truly can be anywhere, but the one entrance that gives me into Hive can mostly only be in a few places. That's a horrible phrase, mostly only. It's a sign that I'm lying to myself as a coping mechanism. I also don't know why it transformed. Yeah, it's just vanilla. Is it in here? Yeah. The balls. Do I follow Punch? Do I just start following punch checks? I think I kinda have to. Because I feel like that might be easier than following the many entrances now that I've stopped and thought about it. Which is a horrible thing, because punch and dive and etc. are so many checks. Like a truly baffling number of checks. Entrances lead to themselves? Very rarely. But if it did lead to itself, it would no longer be an either or, and would be strictly on the path to Lanky. Or, you know, Lanky, or things that required Lanky would lead up to it. Right? Which is why I don't... Oh, I can't even do that. It's red level. So I don't think it would lead to itself, unless something has gone horribly wrong, or I'm misinterpreting something. Both kind of sort of likely, not gonna lie. Let's go do punch things. Need to unorphan a fucking Featherbow somewhere. This is a horrible, horrible thought. Factory Lobby. Where was that placed in the game? Also, be some metal shenanigan I don't even want to think about. off by 1. Super annoying because I had to go back to a different area of the level. Probably go back into Kaiju. 1 singular CB that I didn't touch while I was waiting for him to go off. There's nothing up here. Chunky CB's up the pole. That's probably faster right at the moment. Or I can think smaller. What Sphere's hero shit would I have not have done? No. Follow punch. Lobby. L3. Oh, that's why it was easy to get to. Factory lobby was on factory lobby. Just a little backwards. There. If it was this, I'd be floored that I'm missing so much. Not that. Let's go castle. Actually, for 2 reasons. I was thinking just checking what let out shed, but you know this is fine too. Come on. What was pineapple? Pineapple was path to many things. Wouldn't be Jape's lobby, so anything blocked by trombone, I can completely rule out as not an option. For feather. Everything else is slightly more on the table. You know what, actually, while I'm thinking about it. Never went up and looked at this. Not that. I mean, Sphere 0 one-handed. Could be that. These metals, very easy to come across. I'll also find Shed itself at some point. Oh, there's the other side of Galleon Lobby. I was looking for that. I don't remember how to do the peek for this. Just do the thing, streamer. Stop trying to do that trick and just do the goddamn thing. Just do the normal thing. It's fine. You even have PTT for it. GB. Okay, what was the other side of Galleon Lobby? Exiting Japes. That doesn't help me. I don't have everything in Japes I want to do. No, it wouldn't be Coconut Gun locked in the back of Japes, off Stormy stuff, because that would be circular. So it can't be there. Okay, punch checks, punch. Non-Galleon. I think all the punch checks in Galleon are dead. You're looking at them, or Caverns being dead. Main Isles is dead for many a reason. Flowlands is also fucking dead. I never found Diddy Mountain. Which is annoying. I don't want to think about. Where is Featherbow? Otherwise, all of my hints have checked out. Everything makes sense. It's just trying to get to Stump. Alright, where's the other half of the actual shed? Museum entrance. Oh, hurry, that's not even that far away. Just do punch things. Oh, you know what would be an evil location I just thought of? Okay, we're doing that after. But I absolutely... Oh, evil fucking Featherbow location is also inside Tiny Temple. Is on the actual Kong cage or on Vulture and Friends? I don't have instrument power. Alright, thanks for all these bees for being slow. Hey, I didn't use Gorilla Gun! And yet I killed them all! Huh. I'm not gonna think about the implications of that. Alright, let's go check front of Aztec. Go check inside Tiny Temple again. Oh. It would make a whole lot of sense. Did he also be blocked by diving? If it's in there. Yeah. I could very believe it. Also, why this asshole is just splatting in my ears. I wanted him to shut the fuck up. Should've checked this when I came in here, but I didn't. That one. They had the slam level for this. Another thing, I haven't found slam yeah, I haven't found slam 2 or I haven't found red slam or any of the gun upgrades, which kind of scares me a wee bit. Please. Okay. I don't believe that for a second. I do not believe that for a second. I don't know why I'm killing all of them. You need it, streamer. Everyone's Aztec medal's done. Okay. Alright, in terms of things I can think to do in Aztec that I haven't done, Vulture, that crate up top, the tunnel start stuff. It wouldn't be this. It would not be the coconut thing, because that would be locking Featherbow. This feather locks coconut. This? Fucking who knows? This could be it for all I know. I think Pineapple, we're both hitting up to 7, 8, and Lanky. It could be something completely unrelated. And have this be Feather. Right? I think that's not that out of the question. Which then would put on the path to both. Ooh! Oh, shit, did I just... Oh, I really hope I did not just solve that. It's on a chunky... maybe the... with the entrance lock itself, can I name another tiny entrance I haven't done? It would have to loop to itself. No, because... Okay, thank you. I think there's other parts of logic that would prevent that from being true. Okay, let's go do these 2 rocket checks, and then I think I can call Aztec good to go. No, I can't. There's still llama water. Mr. President, a second unthought of diving check has dropped. Blood and Benet. Can't say I want that. Fuck me! Fuck me! Where was... I don't even want to think about where Rocket Bear was hinted. How do I get to Jake's from here? Oh, hey, would you look at that?
What's the matter, trainer?
Should have peeked that a while ago. Should have peeked that a long while ago. Alright, that should be go. That should be go mode. Okay, yeah. Bunch of dumb routing choices on my end. I don't think Rocket... I mean, it was hinted Wallet, but we had Rocket for other things. Alright, so it still might be other... I'm going to see where this entrance leads, though. I do want to see where this goes either out of from. Yeah. Okay. Thank God it is exactly where I think it is. Yeah, between that, and then I think I whipped Tiny's 5-door igloo for entirely too long. Cost me a bunch of time. But that's just skill issue. I just chose the wrong options. I wouldn't be surprised if someone got like a 2-and-a-bit hour range. Okay, so it is strictly locked. Okay. So I could not parse paths out of that. There was no way I was parsing a path out of that. That was a wath that led to other things already known that just also happened to lead to Featherbow with no other lead. Very cool. Okay. Absolutely, I should have been... Well, I wouldn't say absolutely. I wouldn't say absolutely I should have checked that. Because I had no inclination to, because Rocket Barrel's Wathness was solved like 3 times over by that point. There wasn't a path backing it up. I will say I should have had port way earlier. I should have had knowledge of where Tiny's 5-door igloo was, doing the port and the ferry way earlier. Because that was like the big set-off to a lot of progress. 100% I should have done that better. That was just like the back of castle. I was being more than a little negligent. Because I was chasing other entrances and didn't think until way later. Monkey ports are couple, except the ones that do cross location. So pretty much in and out of ballroom and in and out of the thing that links to ballroom. Right, those specific ports are decoupled.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Oh, if I had known there was a feather minigame in Helm, that still wouldn't have helped. That still doesn't give me knowledge. I keep pretending like Rocket Barrel was on a path. On Castle Lanky Metal. It wasn't. Like, I keep thinking about it's, like, because Waterfall GB... Waterfall GB was on a path to 8 Lanky and a different thing, I'm pretty sure. But that was Pineapple, and Pineapple didn't get me the rest of this stuff. It's just stuff I should have had way earlier. What leads to Hive? Treasure room. Like, inside the Hype chest. That's what led to Hive. So I was never finding it. I was looking for a entrance I was never gonna find. Which I think if I ran more thoroughly through my mental stack of what tiny entrances I had left, there weren't any. It was just the inside of Hype chest. But I was convinced it would have had to be on a path somewhere. Right, because most things that were hinted with were coinciding with a path hint, except Rocket. Rocket was... Hey, Obio. Morning, Obio. I just found Featherbow to go into Hive area. Way too late. I thought I could skip it. I really did. But GG. I don't blame myself too much for whipping Featherbow, though. That's, like... That wasn't on a path or anything. That was a solved Rocket Barrel hint. For Chunky 5-door temple off of Pineapple, which was hinted path. Yeah, I'm pretty much done. I'm go mode. Alright, I have the things I am looking for. So, where do we begin? Very interested to see. Looking for diving for a solid hour? Yeah. I was also getting sauced by that. Oh yeah, I also just flat out didn't read a hint for the Coconut Cage Waff, and then just happened to stumble upon it later. Like, oh, let me just do this if I'm firing Coconut check stuff. Because I interpreted my Creme Isle hint to Lanky as being Sax at the top of Creme, which was correct. And if I had read the hint, I wouldn't have followed that path that way. I would have been very confused. Actually, maybe not as confused. There was a monkey port to Lanky. Anyway, I'm getting sauced by this Snoop.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Yeah, diving was funny, because I think I sussed that out because of the Creme hint. Like, okay, we go to the top of Creme, play the sax, we get a thing. It's Punch, we go to R&D, that's path to Lanky. It's Kaiju, right? I thought the path was ending there. Diving is not what I wanted to see there, at all. However, I also didn't realize where Tiny's 5-door igloo entrance was on the back of Castle for entirely too long. Because I had every other entrance I'd rather look at that point. 2-3 checks the entire game when you had it. Damn. Yeah, unfortunately, diving was my, okay, that's my jump-off point to do the rest of my stuff. And then I got stuck on the fact that I thought it was an either-or for Feather, between the Feather Gate to get up to Stump, or just the Hive entrance loading zone. And I incorrectly thought that there was still a tiny entrance up for grabs, and not that it had to just lead to inside the treasure chest. Rocket was also launched, I think it required for Coconut in the cabin. I guess so, yeah. Oh, yeah, that was oh, God, that's a triply required Rocket. Like, the oranges I sussed as being required a bit ago. It's just that I was missing Featherbow as my main link, and, like, clearly not looking at the Kraden Aztec for anything anytime soon. Even though I obviously should have. I did every other Aztec check by that point. So I say I played badly. For a bit, I was kind of worrying, like, oh my god, we started with Blast? Chunky's on a DK check in Factory? Oh my god, is he on Arcade? No. Good lord. I came very close to worrying about it until I found Crusher Room. I'm like, alright, we won the 50-50. It's not an arcade. Yeah, I had Kongs by an hour, I think, around that area. I think that was just me taking a bit longer to get into Factory. And if I had done that, I probably would have been a bit faster. I think I just didn't do some lobbies for a while. The hint! God, there are some goofy hints in this. What is that? Caves main to 4, 5, 7, 8 Lanky, referring to key 5 because all of Galleon is locked by lobby 5 entrances. Anyway, morning camp, thank y'all for the raid, GG. Yeah, funny seed. Funny seed. And just think, you can have all this and more on the blzr Blitz, which all of us will say, yeah, I can go again. I'm also way off cycle with this. So, yeah, keys are not assumed in blzr, so anything that's path to 7, by extension, will be path to 8, and same with key 6. Because the loading zones matter a lot. Like, a lot. Ba-da-ba. Anyway, fun little seed. Only 6, not enough for a blitz. I mean, I could be a really good bracket. We just gotta find 2 more people. If Ice Cold is healed up in like 5 weeks, that's 7. And then if we have 8, we can just fill the entire bracket. As long as you finish, you make bracket. Oh, and Spike. Yeah, Spike didn't even participate in this. We can definitely get Spike in on this. Like 100%. Like we just had like a bit more notice. We could definitely get Spike into this. That's it. That's 8. That's our top 8. It's just the 8 of us who did this. Think you want to start? Well, best place to go is DK64randomizer.com. And then you can play some DK Rando with the settings of your choice and have a grand old time. Would highly recommend. Elrock too. Yeah, Elrock wasn't even in this. That's 9. We could have 1P person DNF. Anyway, Cat came by. I mean, is it bullying or is it glory and the chance to get a funny crown for a couple weeks? Anyway, GG, did that go through on the race time? Because race time likes to bung up. Nice in 3rd. Oh! I don't know why, but I would have thought that. Damn, we all clouded up at the 3-hour range. I was like, damn, I'm getting something fierce, but I could have, if I just played a bit better, I could have gotten like a couple minutes off. No, we're actually all getting sauce, and I'm giving myself too much credit. At the very least, good on Ash for not forfeiting. She was sounding like the one bad thing, and she's just going to bed pretty much. So I'm glad to hear that she's still going in this. Yeah, I fumbled Tiny Igloo. Tiny Igloo, 100%. I should have been in way earlier. Check on your computer. Well, luckily for you, if you join discord.dk64randomizer.com, that is the URL. There is a nice little setup channel where people will be more than happy to help you set up the tech and the software and stuff if you're not like that, like tech literate. Should tech the Azteca Splat. Here's the thing, it wasn't even on the Azteca Splat. It was on Top of Llama Temple Crate. That's where the thing I missed was, and it just wasn't hinted. Or it was hinted from Wath, but not on path, and I was dead set on paths to try to suss things out, and I was just looking in the wrong place. I'm very glad I full cleared. I'm also quite happy that I actually did a kind of good set of notes. Like, I don't hate the notes I did this time. I feel like this is the first BLZR where I'm not upset with my note-taking. Just doing it manually, listing my level exits and my lobby entrances, and then, like, per level, anything that I can't just mark as a dead end and never to come back to. But anyway, I'm gonna go raid Ash after this. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. Next stream on, like, Saturday? Maybe? I'm not sure. Yeah, most levels were not too bad. There was definitely a lot of times where I'm just like, how do I get to Factory? How do I get to Caves? How do I get to Forest? And I just keep taking what are probably not the most optimal ways. Progress. Orange was hinted Waff. Oh yeah, Claptrapper was hinted Waff hella early. You missed that? Cam. I missed the Coconut Cage on Isles hint as Waff. And because I missed that hint, I immediately beelined it up to Top of Creme Saxophone, which is possibly what it was actually referring to go and do Kaiju Get Diving. Like, that path I was going immediately, strictly because I didn't read a hint. But that's lucky on my end. I'm very sorry that you got the other end of my karma. Next time we can trade. And I can get sauced by a hint I didn't read. And you can not read a hint and technically benefit from it. Be async as well. Just could not find diving. Yeah. I mean, if you read the coconut hint, you probably think like that's what it's to lanky. But the punch up at the top of Sax was also kind of correct. Is sauced by Feather? Yeah, Feather, as far as I'm concerned, is unhinted. I don't care that it's Wath for Alpha Rocket. That Rocket was needed for 3 other things by that point. It also needed for Vines, yeah. Vines, I was convinced for the longest time there was a loading zone on the other end of Hive I could just pop out on the other end of, and not that I was strictly locked by it. I was dead wrong. Anyway, I need to get sleepy. Because it's like 11 p.m. Feather was barrels locked. Feather was barrels locked? Barrels locked, rocket barrel. Oh! Oh my god, you're right! Yeah, because the loading zone into training area was chunky underground. Oh, it was on a path! Oh, if I had... Oh, I did not put that together at all. I did not have that written down in the slightest. Oh, I should have. Because I followed the... that's how I got to Chunky Underground. I'm like, okay, let's do like a barrel throwing loading zone. Oh, it was on a path! Oh, God, if I had realized that. Anyway, I'm actually gonna end stream now, but let's go raid Ash, who is still doing a good thing. And is keeping at it. What is she? Oh, she's getting sauced by diving. Oh no. Anyway, again, thank you all for watching. Next stream, maybe Saturday. If not, definitely Monday. And unless there's another BLZR race that's being organized, in which case I'm legally obligated to join because I'm trying to shill for the Blitz. Anyway, bye-bye.